Okay, so I thought I'd start by showing what our backyard currently looks like. When I look at it, I see overgrown, overwhelming, and a lot of work to do basically. But we're excited-ish to see where it takes us, where this journey of landscaping takes us. So basically we've been here for about 6 months now, just going on 6.5 months, and we've done a bit already, and I'm going to see if I can find some footage of what this backyard used to look like before we've done a little bit. But to be honest, not much has happened because it's been winter and raining, and we've been focusing on the indoors, on our very grim bathroom. So that's been kind of our focus. But I think since the bathroom is nearly complete, we're going to be shifting our focus to the outdoors, because we've got the young kids. They love being outside, so we're just going to try our best. We've decided we're going to do it in stages. I was quite keen just to do the entire back lawn at one go, but at one go, but Kyle was not keen, and he's probably smart there. So we're going to do it in stages. So basically not much will happen for a long time, but I'm going to start planning and drawing up how we would like this backyard to work. And the backyard will work differently depending on what we choose on the inside. So I'm going to have to choose I don't think it will be two ways, but there'll be a small place, a small part of the backyard which will either become a kitchen extension or it won't. And so I've already measured that out, and if it doesn't, then we'll just make it into a beautiful deck for entertaining, an extended deck. So I think that's what will happen if we don't go with the other one, and we'll make downstairs indoor-outdoor flow without a kitchen. It might be that we just do an outdoor kitchen down here. That could actually be a really cool idea, but anywho, there's just so many ideas floating around, and it all comes down to money and time. Anywho, I will do a little tour. I'm going to start here. This is where you exit the house at the bottom. It's the only exit from the bottom of the house, and it is a ghastly door. This one jams so much. My idea is actually to save up for a replacement sliding door, pop it in, and then when we're ready to decide what to do down here, we'll put that one upstairs. But it's just so hard to open, makes it really difficult to come in and out. There's our poor old barbecue, neglected. So neglected. I'm just watching children at the same time, so if I pause, that's why. Poor little thing. It's now summer though, so we can probably start getting it out and using it, but it just isn't desirable to come down here at the moment. We have got this nasty little shed. Sorry, it just is. I think it was like an arboretum, or an answer to that, like they wanted to put something there. It's hiding something. I know it. Every time we open up something here, it's hiding. Open up something in this house, it's hiding something else. There's our old copper water tank from the ceiling. It's so tiny. Ours is like triple the size now. Probably for less people living in the house too. Modern day luxuries. So you come out here, and then around the back of this is so sunny right now, not the greatest time to film. You've got this door that goes up to the front of the house. I'll just do the backyard today. We'll do the front another day. Anyway, so pile of rocks. This is from the pond. I've been moving those. We're going to use them to hold down the stuff that's the non-permeable membrane that's going under the house. Here's our outdoor dining room at the moment, table at the moment. That's the best place for it now, but not a fan of where it's sitting right now, but it's alright. Then we're going to walk this way. These are two little sheds under the house. My big future plans is to get rid of these when we get a garage, and also a working garden are going to go, and the idea is that will let in, because this is where the sun comes in, into the basement, because right now the basement's quite dark, but I've got a big plan, and I'm sure it will happen where there's lots of light. I've got my gardening stuff down there. Anyway, this is a pile of recycling that is going to go this week. Yeah, driveway up to the cars, overgrown hedge. Yeah? Okay, you do some digging. Then we'll come into here. I think this is where their old spa pool used to be. They've just poured concrete everywhere. Oh, give us a look at this. This is my veggie pod. I've never been able to grow basil, and now look at that. Love veggie pods. Make gardening so easy. Then you come down here. Put the hair clip in your pocket, bub. I've planted some fruit trees. We've got lemon and lime. My little peaches. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Yeah, look, they're starting to golden up. They're very small. My blueberry tree, which did have blueberries, and the bloomin' birds got them, didn't they? Mandarin, and we think that's a cranberry, so we've kept that. I was going to rip it out, but I think we might keep it if it's cranberries, because that's quite cool. Make some jelly. We do eat cranberry jelly. We've just got these path galords. It's too much. It's just too much. Bits and pieces. Here's the butterfly. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, I see how they've tried to create cohesion, but it's just, there's not enough cohesion for me. And then you come down here. This is where they've hidden the compost. That's just, yeah. The back fence needs a lot of love. They've got another random compost rubbish pit there. We've got the garden shed. I was thinking of just buying a new one, because this one, by the time I get the paint it up, get it derusted, I don't know if that's a word, I think the money just won't pay off, but I'll have another think about that. Then we're keeping this tree. I was going to get Kyle to chop it down, but it just casts such beautiful shade, as you can see, over the back lawn for summer, which is really important. I want to get rid of this little blue pool thing action happening there. There was a whole bunch of structural stuff happening here, and then last week it got all taken down. There was a camellia where that pile is, and it doesn't look great, but trust me, it looks so much better than what it was before. And here's the garden shed action. Yeah, it just needs a lot of doing. There's a really awesome raspberry bush behind, but yeah, we just need to figure out, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it there. We'll see. But yes, a beautiful tree there. So now that's like the star of the show, which is quite cool. But yeah, glad to see all this stuff. Like they had this. Hang on, let's go and see if we can find it. What are you digging up, young man? They had this, which would be a great fire pit for Yule, but it needs to go. It's just, yeah, not great. Come on, darling. Come on, mama. I need to mow the lawns. They're a bit long, but yeah, this will hopefully make the lawns a bit easier to mow. Where should we go? Okay, we'll go this way. This thing I made, I would highly recommend. We've had a really good yield. And they are growing. My capsicum are growing there. There were supposed to be potatoes in there, and so I took all the weed matting off. Bad idea. There is no potatoes there. Did not get time, because look at these marvellous strawberries. So many good strawberries. We pick them every day with the kitties. I would highly recommend this setup for strawberries. The other thing we need to do is water them, but we've had quite a lot of rain recently, so I haven't actually had to worry too much. Then I've planted a wildflower garden to entice the bees. This needs help, this plant. I think because of the rain it just destroyed it. Potentially cats. Lots of weeds as well, but hey, they're flowered and they look really nice, so who cares. I think that's baby's breath down there. It's quite cool. I just scattered hundreds of seeds, and these are the main plants that have taken over. There used to be a big pond situation happening here, but I've actually taken the pond out. This has been the biggest thing, so I'm really glad. I've still got a bit of work to do up here, but my aim is to do that probably, I don't know when. Who knows when all this will happen. I think this will generally stay, like this whole garden situation here. I really like it. I don't like how it's angled, but I know that the people have done the best that they can, because it's all sloping. This whole section is sloping. we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us. So yeah, so that's our backyard. So, but at the end of January, I want to sit down and draw out our aims and goals for our backyard and start putting some budgets into place about how much we're going to spend. I'm going to divide it into 3 phases, I guess, and start at the bottom of the garden and then make our way up top. And yes, my next goal is to decide what we're doing at each point and mark those and draw up a plan. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's kept, let's put it into perspective of how much work we've got to do, but we want to make it a working garden while we do it. So that's why we're doing it in phases, because otherwise it's just, yeah. And then if we don't finish all of it, we don't finish all of it. But yeah, anywho, time to go. So ciao.